He knocked over a small figurine on the table without thinking much about it. Right after that, he heard a loud thud outside the door. Curious and a little uneasy, he stepped out to see what happened. What he found left him stunned. At the exact moment the figurine hit the floor, his best friend collapsed without any warning. His friend was gone before anyone realized what was happening. Grief followed him through the funeral, but as soon as he walked out of the chapel, a few careless kids started teasing him.
Hey, buddy! Where's Snow White?
At only 4 feet 5, Finn was used to strange looks wherever he went. Even a simple trip to the grocery store meant hearing whispers behind his back. He had learned to live with the jokes, but they still stung every now and then. Beyond the laughs, his height brought real challenges. When he went to pay at the counter, cashiers often failed to notice he was standing right in front of them.
Sorry. I didn't see you. Cash or charge?
Cash.
The words were polite, but the smile on the cashier's face told a different story. Despite all the ridicule he faced, Finn almost never lost his temper. He believed the only way to survive was to stay strong inside and tune out the noise around him. Still, losing his best friend left a deep scar. Not long after the funeral, a lawyer reached out. He told Finn that his friend owned half an acre of land in New Jersey. There was an old train depot on it, long abandoned and converted into a small home. His friend had left everything to him. Maybe he was tired of the stares and the jokes. Maybe he simply wanted peace. Finn decided to move into the depot. The area was quiet and surrounded by trees. A long stretch of railroad ran through the woods. The house was old, falling apart, and had no electricity or water. But Finn loved it. For the first time in a long while, he felt distance between himself and the people who mocked him. He slept better than he had in years. Early the next morning, he woke up to the sound of a phone ringing. He stepped outside and noticed a food truck parked by the door. The moment Joey heard someone approaching, he poked his head out of the truck. He looked surprised for a second, like most people did, but quickly greeted Finn with warmth and began hyping up his signature coffee. Finn ordered a cup. Maybe Joey had not seen a new face in a long time because he was unusually eager to talk. He handed Finn the coffee and introduced himself. That was how the two met. Later that day, Finn went to the grocery store. A car swerved toward him as the driver talked on the phone, completely unaware of him. Seeing the car drift in his direction, Finn had no choice but to jump into the bushes. The driver, Olivia, saw him fall and rushed over, but as she tried to help him up, she slipped and fell as well. Finn looked like a mess because of her, but he stayed calm. Feeling guilty, Olivia offered him a ride. Finn had seen enough of her driving skills and turned her down right away. When he stepped into the store, the owner stared at him with curiosity while Finn was picking out items. The owner even took out a camera and snapped a picture of the unusual little man. Finn ignored it. He was used to this. After paying for his things, he headed home, only to cross paths with Olivia again. This time she spilled her hot coffee, panicked, and lost control of the wheel. The car wobbled toward Finn once more. He jumped into the bushes again to avoid being hit. Olivia could not understand why something like this kept happening. She rushed over, flustered and apologizing nonstop.
I can't. I'm so sorry. Here.
Stay.
No matter how she explained it, Finn felt like she was doing it on purpose. She offered him another ride. He turned her down again. When Finn finally walked home, Joey's food truck was parked outside. Joey rushed over to say hello. He did not live on the property, but they were close enough to be considered neighbors. Finn declined Joey's invitation to hang out. He enjoyed being alone, but soon he noticed a little girl following behind him. She was only slightly taller than he was. Her skin was dark and she was often picked on by other kids. To her, Finn looked like someone her age, but when he turned around, his adult face scared her so much that she ran off. Finn simply smiled. He had seen too many judgmental eyes to be bothered by a child's curiosity. That night, someone knocked on his door. Finn was surprised. He could not imagine who would come all the way out here. When he opened the door, it was Olivia.
You're safe. No car.
Her small joke broke the tension between them. She had brought him a housewarming gift, a bottle of wine, trying to make conversation. She wandered around the room, even pulled open a drawer. The drawer collapsed under her hand and crashed to the ground, taking her down with it. Finn rushed to help. She sat on the couch, embarrassed, while Finn picked up the books scattered on the floor.
Who left you this place?
My friend Henry.
When did he die?
3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry. My son Sam died 2 years ago.
Finn froze for a moment. Everyone carried their own grief. Olivia had buried hers deep inside, letting it eat away at her every day. Finn said nothing to comfort her. He knew that sometimes words meant nothing in the face of real tragedy. Maybe because he had also lost someone. He understood her pain. He let Olivia stay the night. The house had only one couch, so Finn slept in the bathtub. The next morning, Olivia woke up and realized she had spent the night at a stranger's home. She grabbed her bag and rushed outside, only to run into Joey. She often came to his truck for coffee, and Joey had been trying to win her heart for a long time. Seeing Olivia walk out of Finn's place set off all sorts of alarms in his mind. He hurried to Finn's door and asked about their relationship. He clearly misunderstood. Just then, a phone started ringing inside the house. Finn realized that Olivia had left her cell phone behind. He had no intention of answering it, but Joey picked it up and handed it to him. A customer walked up to the truck, so Joey went back to work, but not before saying,
Hey. You're the man. You're the man.
No one had ever spoken to Finn like that. At first, he thought Joey was mocking him, just like everyone else. But when Joey repeated it, Finn realized he meant it. Despite a lifetime of ridicule, Finn knew he would still meet a few people who treated him with honesty. Moments like this gave him comfort. Finn later went to Olivia's house, set her phone by the door, and left quietly. A little while later, someone knocked on Olivia's window. It was her best friend. After her son died, Olivia had left the city and moved into the small cabin deep in the woods. Her friend worried about her mental state and had traveled a long way to visit her, but Olivia pushed her away. Seeing familiar faces only reminded her of her son. She brushed her friend off with a few quick words and hurried back inside. Meanwhile, Finn went to the library. As he walked out with a book, he startled the librarian.
Oh God, I didn't know anybody was in here. Can I help you?
Check this book out.
Okay.
She meant no harm, but the way she jumped still bruised Finn's pride. He kept a calm face. He had learned to hide his feelings, to borrow a book. He needed a library card. At that moment, he heard a woman's voice behind him.
You can put it on mine. Hi.
Hi. No thanks. I'll come back.
Finn turned her down again. He did not want extra contact with anyone, but that day, when he returned home, he found the book he wanted sitting right at his door. Joey told him Olivia was the one who left it there. Joey felt a little jealous, but more than that, he wanted to be Finn's friend. He invited Finn to grab a cup of coffee together. Once again, Finn refused. Even though Finn treated Joey with cold politeness, Joey greeted him every day before leaving, and every time Joey walked away, Finn felt an unexpected loneliness in his chest. It was not that he did not want friends. He was simply afraid of human nature and the malice people could hide behind a smile. Rejecting others was the only way he knew to protect himself. Finn tried to keep his world closed, but Joey kept breaking in. They did not talk much, yet Joey understood him. So whenever a customer made fun of Finn, Joey got furious.
Hey! What? Shut up.
Compared with those people filled with contempt, Joey was genuinely kind. To most strangers, Finn was like an animal at the zoo, something to stare at because he looked different, but Joey saw the pain behind his silence. He could imagine the years of cruelty Finn must have endured. Joey approached him again and again. Finn barely spoke, and Joey did not like books, but Joey could sit beside him for an hour or two without complaint. No matter what topic Joey brought up, Finn rarely showed interest, yet Joey still stayed. One afternoon, Olivia happened to walk out of the supermarket. Joey suggested they all go for a picnic. Finn could not reject his enthusiasm, so he agreed. Joey handled the cooking while Finn and Olivia sat under a tree waiting. Just as Joey brought out the steak, his phone rang. It was his father. His father had been bedridden for years. Whenever he called, Joey had to go home at once. Joey jumped into his truck and sped off, leaving Finn and Olivia sitting there awkwardly. They exchanged a glance, neither sure what to say. After that day, Joey became Finn's shadow. Wherever Finn went, Joey followed. Finn liked reading quietly in his chair. Joey, restless as always, tossed stones nearby to entertain himself. One loved stillness, the other loved movement. Yet somehow, they got along. Sometimes Olivia came to join them. The three of them walked forward with no destination in mind. They never knew what scenery was ahead, but time with friends always felt peaceful. When they got tired, they sat on the ground. Finn shared his beef jerky with them. Their conversations drifted without direction. Finn said his biggest dream was to make a train documentary. Back when his best friend was still alive, they often attended a train documentary club. Members shared the footage they captured and the feelings behind their shots. Finn wanted to make one too, but he had no camcorder and could not drive. That had always been his regret. Sometimes the three of them sat at Finn's doorstep talking, but whenever Olivia saw the children kicking a ball by Joey's truck, her heart tightened. She thought of her son and instantly sank into sadness. To hide her emotions from Finn, she said she had something to do and quickly walked away. Finn was sensitive. He noticed her mood, but he never pried. With Joey and Olivia's help, Finn finally filmed the first documentary of his life. It was not perfect, but he loved it. They wanted to show Olivia right away because she was the one who gave him the camera. When they entered her home, they were surprised to find a full art studio. Somewhere along the way, the friendship among the three had grown deep enough for them to tease one another. Joey, being the chef, still handled all the cooking. Finn and Olivia just waited to eat. The two of them sat by the pool talking. Olivia said the house was originally bought by her ex-husband as a vacation home. She never imagined it would become her shelter from the world. Olivia asked Finn again why he chose to live out here. This time, Finn told her everything he had gone through since childhood. Then he revealed something shocking, a secret powerful enough to change all three of their lives. If you want to know what happens next, please follow me. The next chapter is coming soon.